Hey everybody, JB back with you once more for another episode of Walls of CCLP3. We are currently on level 71, Misty Bog. Let's go ahead and get started with this. So, I already know that this level uses the Walls of Investment, which is quite a transformation. And did I turn the sound off? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, Investment, definitely one of the stranger wall patterns in CCLP3. And I have to admit, making it into a maze is very ingenious. I really like what was done with this. I think it works really well. It definitely has a very simple layout as far as just the amount of space between stuff. I think that's because there's another layer to this. I see the other toggle walls right there. So that's pretty exciting. So I guess while we're going through this, since this is a fairly simple maze, I can talk to you all about the news that I was hinting at in the previous episode. So I can now discuss this since it's now official. But the thing that's been keeping me occupied during my off hours, which is why the last episode was kind of delayed a little bit, is that I landed a new job yesterday. I just got the offer and I accepted it, and I'm really excited to start this. I'm basically going to be working as a marketing technology implementation manager for a B2B marketing agency, and I'm very excited about that. I think it kind of aligns with my existing experience and skill set pretty nicely, and I wouldn't say, like, if someone were to ask me what my dream job was, I'm not sure I would have an answer to that, because that's kind of a little, I don't know. Dream job, to me, like, you can make up any number of things, any number of factors. But I'd have to say, if my career was heading in a direction and a lot of the skills I've been using could be used in a job theoretically, it would be something like this. So, yeah, oh, that's where I went earlier. I'm very happy about how everything turned out. It all came together really quickly, too, which was always a good thing. So, I'm starting here in mid-July, which is cool. So yeah, the next few weeks will be a nice, hopefully a nice transition period. But in the meantime, we are going to be playing some CC today. So we have this maze, and I don't know how far we're going to get into the 70s, but I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where it goes. So, at the very least, I'll get the flippers here, so I don't have to worry about dying, I don't think. Okay, so apparently I need to switch the toggles and then just make my way all the way around. Okay, so yeah, I just need to get all the way over there. It's interesting that even though this is basically just a very linear second objective, the layout of this looks just as robust as the first one. And I'm guessing that there's a very specific path you have to take to get over there. Ooh, we can go out and touch the border. I think I mentioned this before, but I always find it kind of funny when you can do that. And somewhat satisfying, even though in my own levels I don't like the ability to touch the border. I don't know why, it's just something I've never gotten over. So that's Misty Bog. Onward to Glamorous Diamond Downs. I think I tried playing this level a while back, if I remember this one. I see the blue and green things. I remember this was a Walls of you can't teach an old frog new tricks, which is really interesting, because that's a layout that I would have probably copped out and done something really kind of like blue wall maze or thin wall maze kind of thing with. Okay, I think I see what you have to do here. So let's do that. Oh, wait. Hang on. How do you get both? That doesn't make any sense. I need to get both of the buttons held down, right? I am a little concerned. Oh, wait. You can just hold the block down. Hold this down with one. For some reason, I had this idea that the block had to hold the trap down. I don't know why. Oh, there's a bomb there. I did not see that. Okay. Well, let's do that first because I'm curious to know what's beyond all that stuff. So, let's give it a shot. Okay, you can see the bomb there. I was being silly. I guess I might as well just get all these, right? I don't see any harm in packing down the dirt. I'm assuming it's just here for aesthetics. So, and I'm also seeing all these blue keys too. Okay, so now this will release, and we can do that. Okay. Alright, so what's over here? Oh, this is kind of like the... No, it's not. I was thinking of the fireball area from the original level. Okay, this I am very concerned about. So my initial question is... Okay, we have to get that one up there. Yeah, you have to. So how do you make sure... You almost have to get all three of these blown, right? And then bring the other block in? Is that possible? Okay, I can turn around a block here. So that tells me that I can put it somewhere like here, move it up here. When the fireball turns around, it could loop around, and then it goes into this room. So that's good to know. So I'm going to go ahead and just blow all this stuff, because this seems to be... This is necessary on some level, and I don't think there's this weird intermediary state where you have to get the fireball in the room before you do that. So, with that in mind, I will go ahead and do this. And then we turn it around. And I need to figure out a way to get it up there, don't I? Do I need this block anywhere else? I don't see a way you can. Oh. Oops. Yeah. So, basically... I could put it here. I could just do the same trick here again. So, whoops. I was not focused on that. Okay. Oh! I could send it through there. I didn't even think of that. I still need to do the turnaround thing, so that's still necessary. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So I don't know if I need to use this, but I'm going to keep it here just in case. Alright, next up. I'm going to need to do this. I assume we just open up one of these. I'll do that one, I guess. Okay, yeah, these all have stuff under them. I think we cannot take any of these with us, so... I'm going to do that. I don't know if you need to keep the area, like, clear by the end, but I kind of want to be sure. Okay, so I need to waste this blue key by the time I'm done here. Okay, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, from what I can tell... I need to get a block here. Yeah, that is possible. Okay. So all four of these are going to eventually be used for detonation. I just need to do this. So the question is, what's that blue... I guess we've been seeing other blue keys elsewhere, so that's not really that unusual. So what's up with this block? I didn't actually end up using this. I'm going to keep it around just in case we need it. Let's check out some of these other things. I didn't go over here for one. Okay. I see a long path over there. I think I see what you need to do here. Wait. No, I don't. Do I? Hang on. So I get a blue key. How does that help with this bug? Because this bug needs to be blocked in. So the obvious thing to do is to bring the block here, trap the bug down there, but then I cannot use the block to get into that. So that's slightly problematic. I can also use the blue key here, which is interesting, but then that doesn't really help with the... Does that help with the bug? I don't see how you can do that. I'm just looking around to see if there's something else we've missed. Yeah, I don't know if... Yeah, there's nothing under there. Wow, I actually do not know how to do this. I'm trying to see if I can loop the bug in some way, but I don't see how you can successfully here. Like, that's... I just don't see how that's possible. Yeah, this is a weird room. So obviously I need to get that, right? Like, that's kind of a given. See, it would be one thing if... Oh, wait! You can loop the bug. You just need to do this. There we go. For some reason, it took me so long to figure that out. This block was definitely a red herring. Like, it was a very well-placed red herring. Okay, so I need to get that walker cloner. I am slightly concerned about what I'm seeing here. How the heck am I supposed to do this? Oh wait, I can just go back here. Well, I guess we're doing this. What?! I hit right! What? Was my left key press there still registering? Okay, let's do that first. This room seems really... treacherous. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, I must have just missed... Okay, so this is now gonna open and close accordingly. Okay, so there's a reason why I need this key, but what is the reason? It's this cloner here, isn't it? Okay, so that closes that. So what happens if it was on the wrong parity? Like, that's what I'm kind of concerned about. That's like my one kind of qualm with that section. I'm kind of glad we're doing it first in this run. I don't know what the difficulty curve for the rest of the set is going to be like, but this is a nice middle-of-the-road difficulty level. I feel like it works really well for what it's doing. Oh, this is where the socket is. I need to make a mental note of that. Yeah, I have to say, I'm very impressed with the way the original wall layout was used. Like, that's quite impressive. Oh, I did not realize that this was going to completely ruin this. Is it ruined, though? Hang on. I'm wondering if we can salvage this. I think I just sealed my fate with that choice, though. Yeah, I don't think you can salvage that. Alright, we're definitely doing this first, because this toggle thing is a little scary to me. Oh, you can do that. That's much less risky on the force floor part. I like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the end of the original level, too, where you had to trap the teeth in this room. Okay, so I think you just have to measure it. Oh no! I mismeasured it. And there's not a thing here, is there? No. Okay, we'll get this. We'll get this. I feel like I was so close, though. I made a big mistake there in that one room. Okay. Okay, so as long as I do this, yeah, there we go. That does the trick. I just need to get it ahead of the teeth. I feel like that might be a little easier in lengths, but not by much. I mean, it's very minor. Yeah, I'm still really impressed with the way this room actually worked out. It's an interesting observation puzzle. And I'm assuming this is the intended solution. I don't see any other way you can solve that. Okay, down here. Get this. I wonder why there's a thief everywhere. Like at the entrance to every room. Okay, do not push that. Yeah, this little block puzzle is pretty neat. I do like it. It is pretty cool. Okay, so we'll have to remember there are chips under all of these. Oh, there's a Sokoban up there. You know, let's do that, because we haven't done this one yet. Ooh, okay, so we just need to... This seems pretty... I wouldn't say easy, but... I think it can be. So I think what we need to do here is just this. Yeah, that was really simple. Okay, so now we just need to go down here, right? Yeah, because this has all the remaining ships. And we can still save this one block. I don't know if that's necessary, but I am going to do it. I see that there's a green key behind that socket, and that's gotten me really curious. Let's see what this says. Walls from You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks. Find a blue key you can obtain to reach the exit. So where's the exit? I feel like it's probably up here somewhere. It's over here? So I need 2 blue keys, is what I'm getting, unless there's a block. Oh, wait a minute. A block, you say? Oh, hang on. Wait, can I get back in there? I cannot. Oh, I am so curious about what you have to do here. I see this little setup. Yeah, okay. So I can undo that. Ooh, and then I can turn it around in that little room. Oh, that's clever. Because the hint did say find a blue key, which is very specific. That is very specific. It wasn't 2 blue keys, it was a blue key. There's a part of me that just wants to open as many of these green doors as I can. So I can't really get that. There's nothing really over here. Okay, where do we get this? I'm so curious. Okay, I cannot get that either. Okay. I cannot get that. Oh man, if that tank thing wasn't there, we could totally have made that. Oh, and I can't go back through there. Okay, so that's out. I like these endgame victory WAP puzzles. I know we talked about that with Take a Bite of My Heart the other day, but this is a trend in level design that I want to play around with a little more. I think it would be really interesting. Oh, I just thought of something. What if you have to make a nail across this with these? Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's give that a shot, actually. I bet it's through here. I am very glad we made the path clear. I'm so glad we made the path clear. That is very clever. That is very clever. Very well done level. That is way better than whatever I would have done with these walls. Very masterfully designed, Josh. This is a really cool one. I don't know how I feel about it for CCLP3. That teeth toggle thing is a little strict, but like other than that, the level is solid. Like really solid. So well done on that one. Okay, Janitorial Club. Okay, so this is a maze with a bunch of clone machines, and I don't believe this was in the original layout, the cloners, that is. Oh, there's actual monsters here, too. That's interesting. So let's just follow the floor tiles, I guess. So if there weren't any cloners out here, this would have been a big old room. Or just empty space, much like Blazes had. Okay, I missed one there. Key. Let's get that chip. I see there's a hint there too, but we need a green key for that thing. Gotta say, pretty interesting aesthetic here. Okay, so it's not there. Where do we get some access here? Where do we go, is the question. Oh, here. Okay. So nothing there. Oh, this is Sardines. Yeah, this is definitely Sardines. That's interesting, though, because in Sardines, the story for CCLP3 had this kind of thing about how the walkers and blobs were turned into janitors for the clubhouse, since no one really liked them anymore to include in levels for optimization reasons. So I like that that's turned into like an actual level idea / title. And the way it's using the outer space is very interesting. Oh, that was risky. I should not have done that. Okay, this middle thing is very iffy to me. No! Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Alright, let's try it again. That kind of setup honestly scares the living daylights out of me. Like, I am way more trepidatious than usual when it comes to both a walker and a blob in the same space. Thankfully, it's a big space, which helps, but it's still no less terrifying by CC standards, at least. So I need the key before I go back up there. Yeah, I gotta say, this outer section aesthetically is cool. The gameplay is pretty simple, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just there's at the same time there's nothing that stands out about it either. So okay, good. Just get this. I'm hoping we didn't miss anything chip-wise. I don't think we did. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright. So 19 is the number, just in case we, I could have sworn it was 17 before, but maybe I looked at the counter after we got in here. Okay, so it's just that chip. I just need to snatch that away. There we go. Okay, so these are just harmless areas. That's cool. Hopefully getting that green key was not a bad idea. Okay, I'm going to assume not. Oh wait, that's for the hint. You know what? I'm not going to go for that. I feel like we're kind of falling behind the pace here, so I'm just going to keep going. Broken floppy disk. Pick a side of the level to collect the chip, then exit in the other. Walls from mud and water. Okay, this one I distinctly remember from the block pushing competition as well, because this had this thing where you had like a Sokoban to work with, and then you then had to use the other side to bridge the exit. I think was the whole deal with this. So this one, I'm gonna assume that the 3 buttons are here. Let's see if that's correct. Okay, one of them's there. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Something tells me I'm not. Yeah, I think I see what I was supposed to do. Let's start that over again. I think I was supposed to put a block here where I'm standing. Right? Is that correct? Wait a minute. What if we just did this? There we go. That's how you do that. Okay, so then this section... This seems pretty simple, I think. Like, I don't see much in the way of dependencies here, so we'll just do this. There we go. So with that, I can do that, and then get the chip sockets taken care of. And so now, so yeah, I can't really do, well, I guess I could. Yeah, the fact that I can't extract the other blocks is what's doing me in here. So I have to use the other side by default, like the hint says. Alright, so let's work on that. I can just get the chip there for fun. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so now I just need to build a bridge, which is hopefully going to be pretty simple. Do I need only 5? Or is it 6? Looks like 5. Maybe one of these is unretrievable. Or maybe there's an extra one. Who knows? Okay. I'm not going to show off the other puzzle, by the way. I think Jeffrey did that in his Let's Play of this. Or maybe he did it when he judged the levels for the thing. So yeah, I guess there is an extra one. I'd say I like this idea. I feel like this would be more effective in a smaller space, though, but I understand mud and water is a fixed layout, so... That is Broken Floppy Disk. Alright, let's move on to level 75. Test Subject Mccallahan. Alright, so this is made out of the walls of motion blur, because I remember this level. This was, Okay, I think what you have to do here is, like... Yeah, you have to do some pearl diving kind of shenanigans to get that fireball to cover more grounds in order to do that little area there. Okay, so I need to get you over here, then move this way, then back through here. There we go. So now that allows me to go into this room, which was the P room in the original level. Oh, and we even have like a little burning gliders kind of section here, where you have to do a little monster nailing action. Okay. And there we go. That's a cool little room. I like that. Okay, and we have an invisible maze? Or is this just all walls? I guess this is all walls. You just came here for the yellow key, I guess. Alright, well, hopefully we'll discover what's on the other side of that, if anything. Okay, so I need to get through this room first. Gotcha. Interesting that this was used for more blue wall action, considering that's what the original... Was it an L? Yeah, I think it was an L. That was what this room was for. You may be able to touch the border, so I'm just making absolutely certain. I'm not missing stuff here, hopefully. Oh, I can't touch that blue wall. Okay. So that's as far as the fireball will go. Yeah, I can't touch a bunch of these blue walls. Oh well. But at least I can go back here, though. I can do this puzzle finally. There we go. So now I can do this to actually get the blue key. That's a really neat idea. I like the way that works. That's really slick. Okay, this glider thing reminds me a lot of... What was that Andrew Menzies level? Maze of the Dragons, I think was the name of it. I want to say that's the name of it. Okay, so I have to make... Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi. I have to make it back here without doing anything terribly disruptive. So I'm hoping I'm not going to just completely miss something here. So I'm going to play it as safely as I can and wait for the entire stream to pass. There we go. Oh, this concept. So yeah, I used this idea in a level that I made called Somewhere Along the Line. I think it was the name of it. Except this idea is way more lenient than my implementation of it. You can easily divide this out. I do like this section. This kind of also, I think this inspired another level I made called Exploding Hot Sauce, where you had a bit of a force floor maze based on where you could step off. I kind of wanted to expand that idea into something, but it never quite happened. Maybe it still will. I don't know. Okay, I see there's a paramecia in here, much like the original. Okay, I see it going around, which is a little concerning. Okay, I can clearly see that this is going to be a big path here. There we go. Okay. So that chip is behind sockets, unless I can... Yeah, there we go. Do that. Oh, that's an interesting thing there. Okay. Hey, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Recurring Dream. I don't know if that was intentional. In case you couldn't tell, I did not look at the designer notes for this segment, which I need to be better about doing that. I mean, this seems pretty self-explanatory. Let's... I guess do this? There we go. Okay, so now I can cross into this room with the fireballs. Ooh. We got a lot of block pushing to do here. And I can't even use the fireballs to do any of it. What happens if I do that? Okay. Can you, like... Okay, there we go. Clump together. Kind of what I was hoping for there. Okay, so we have a little more leeway now, which is good. I feel like this room could have been shortened a little bit. I don't think you needed to push this many blocks. This kind of reminds me a little bit of that Paramecia room from Block Maze, which I also found a little long. But it's alright. I mean, it's not like the end of the world or anything. Okay, so what's here? Oh... Going across adjacent tank buttons an even number of times will keep the tank in place. Walls from motion blur. So this is double stop. Okay. So there's a blue wall maze here. I see that block. Okay, so now I can just do whatever, right? Because I can just do that. I tried making a room like that in my own level the most interesting block in the world. I feel like I did not do a very good job with it, though. Okay, am I supposed to use these for anything? Or not? I see this. Let's try to clear up as many of these invisible walls as we can. Hopefully that's it. Oh yeah, because the exit's behind sockets, isn't it? Yeah. And we already saw the hint, so I don't think there would be any more secrets here. Let's just oof on that for fun. Why not? Okay. I like that random walker there. Alright. Test subject Mccallahan is done. That was very fun. I liked the variety. The rooms felt pretty distinct and separate from the original source material, which I thought was neat. Yeah, this was a really solid level. I liked it a lot. Alright, onward to Club Penguin. I don't remember this one. Except apparently you can screw yourself in the very beginning. Oh yeah, this room! Yeah, this room actually inspired a room in one of my own levels. I could have gone in the water there, I just realized. What was it called? Iron Sky? And yes, it is named after that movie. And I am doing really badly with this. But yeah, I had a level based on the snipers with the first room that did basically this idea. And I'm doing really badly at this. Am I just getting really unlucky with these blobs? Okay, thank goodness. Let's go over here. If I can get this. There we go. Thankfully, the trip back is less bad, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna get this taken away anyway. I just had to be sure. So is this a... Okay, it is a chips under blocks room. Good to know. That way this makes are pushing a lot easier. As long as I don't miss anything. I don't think... Yeah, I did all these. Okay. So we're good to go in there. Okay, this looks like a Sokoban. Where do these go? Oh! Ice maze. It's one of these rooms. I always think of Replay or Lessenath's levels every time I see one of these Ice and Chips rooms. Those are my two associations. Now how do I get over back to the... Here we go. Let's do this next. So I have to push this here. That's forced. And I have 1, 2, 3, 6 blocks, so that's exactly what I need, right? Okay, this is really simple. And there doesn't seem to be any dependency on blocks going on a certain side, so I'll just do whatever here, I guess. Alright. That's simple enough. I never really got into Club Penguin. I mean, I guess I was too old for it by the time it was a thing. But I heard all about it from people. Oh, hey. It's a simpler version of this kind of room. So how do I get... Oh, here. There we go. So I still have a bunch of stuff at the top to take care of. So is it safe to assume that these yellow keys are just used here? There's nothing else? Oh! It's like burning gliders, but actually fair. Okay, hang on a sec. I need to just time this correctly. Okay, what did we just accomplish there? I guess we can't go back and look, right? Alright, so now we got all the chips. So now we have a rink kind of thing. Except, I guess it's not really rink, it's more like rink-esque ice death-ish, maybe? Okay, where exactly are we headed here? Oh, here. I already saw this, actually. This is rather curious. I mean, it seems like the only way forward is by pushing this. I'm a little nervous about that, though. Is there a way to do this without pushing things into fire? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and do it. I am seeing some things here. So I think what you have to do... Oh boy. Yeah. This is actually kind of tricky. So this right here, this was the block, the one pointed straight down. That's the one that I pushed into fire. So all I need to really do is make sure that 2 blocks do not go into fire, right? So I think in order to do that, I just need to do something like this, maybe? Yeah. And then I can just get this one. That's a cool puzzle. I like that. Okay, so now I can do this little bit here. Although I'm going to have to be very careful. About making sure that I do this in the proper order. This recessed wall thing kind of reminds me a little bit of Gimmick Isle. Sort of. That was a cool room. I liked that room a lot. There we go. Okay, so I got one blue key. Get all those stolen. Get back through here, and now we do this area. So I see I just go up there to exit. Okay, I wanted to make sure... Oh boy, this is very much not the kind of thing I want to encounter at the end of the level, to be honest, but I'll take it. Okay. Whew. That was questionable, like, for the end of the level. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of that little puzzle, not puzzle, but dodging challenge. So this is, I think, Ollie Ollie Oxen, right? Yep, RIP 2005 to 2017. Walls from Ollie Ollie Oxen. Alright, that is Club Penguin complete. You know what? Let's do one more. Oxide Station. This seems pretty simple. Just a force floor challenge. This is a cool idea. I like the fact that it's sort of like, you know, the pattern of things that you would see in like a gold key or, you know, other levels that would normally have danger associated with them, but there's no actual danger here. The title suggests like some kind of toxic factory zone or something. Okay, I know that that's not a thing you can do in Lynx, but I don't care. Yeah, I like how you have to kind of map your way to each area. That's really cool. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. There we go, that's what I meant to do. There we go. That's a tricky one. I like that. Come on. Come on. There, finally. Yeah, the way all of this works is pretty neat. And so far I haven't seen any kind of situation where you could potentially get stuck. So I like that. Okay, we're getting there. Sorry about the noises there. So I see a walled off area there. Ah. Come on. That's a bit of a tricky one to get. How do I get back? I think I have to take a longer way here. Yeah. I feel like I'm going a little bug-eyed from all these force floors. Oh. That is some bad keystroking. There we go. Ah! I don't like the fact that in this section you have to go all the way back through here. That chip, man. That chip is a pain. Okay, at least it's just here. There! Finally. I figured at some point my non-optimal key presses would come in handy. Weirdly enough, it happened there. Okay, so now I need to go into the room. So can I see the hints from here, or... I can if I'm, like, really particular. Okay, hang on. Walls from Block and Key. I guess that didn't have many walls. That was a level I made a long time ago, wasn't it? That was like one of the first quote-unquote modern levels I made. I say modern because I made a bunch of levels as a kid that were not at all great. I mean, they were really amateurish and pretty terrible. But I learned a lot from designing them. I feel like I got comfortable with like editing tools and whatnot, so that was neat. Ah, come on, get... This is another one of those extraction things. I'm glad the time limit for this is high. Because I feel like this would not be a good time crunch level. Okay, that area doesn't look so bad. Okay, yeah, this is way better than some of the other spots we've been at. Eh. Oh, come on. There we go. So now I just need to get to the right side of that walled off area. Or semi-walled off area. Okay, I got an opening there. There we go. I have to say, I really liked that idea. I don't know quite what to think of it like at this scale. I think on one hand, there's a part of me that likes how effective it is to like have to deal with some of the bottlenecks in it at this scale. But then there's another part of me that's like, I feel like this would be more effective as a constrained concept where it's smaller in some ways. And I understand this is a walls up set, so half of what I'm saying here is kind of irrelevant in light of that. But there's a part of me that kind of wonders, what would this level be like if you didn't have the giant map to work with, right? I don't know. As such, I think it's kind of middle of the road overall, but I really like the concept. Like, the concept's 5 out of 5 for me. So, I just kind of wish it wasn't so big. But maybe that's just it. Anyway, I'm going to stop there for now. Next time we can continue onward with Mech Party, level 78. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your viewership and your support and your comments and all the stuff. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. So take care and catch you then.